Hello friends, welcome back to the tutorial of computer graphics programming in Opengl. In the previous tutorial series we started the animation in Opengl. Today we are going to perform a ball falling from some height, and we will do the three things basically. One, we will perform the virtual reality system for the fall of the ball from some defined height, and the second thing we will perform the illumination model, that is the lighting effect on the ball, and the third one we will go with the change of the body structure from wireframe to the solid structure. How to perform all these three tasks, we will the code is given in the description. You can download the code. If it is not given in the description, what you can do, you can send your email ID to me, and first subscribe the channel and send the screenshot to me. I will send back to the code to your email ID. The code is given in this way. We will start from the code only. For lighting effect, what we need to do, we are using all the three possible lighting effect, that is ambient reflection, diffuse reflection and specular reflection. This thing we have already discussed in the previous section. In the lighting effect illumination model, that is we are having three illumination model, that is ambient, diffuse and specular. That is local illumination model. We are not considering the global illumination model. When we are performing the lighting effect, first thing is this one, that is GL float light ambient. We are going to give the parameters for the light ambient function. This is your RGB color, that is the light ambient color is black, and the second one is light diffuse. In the diffuse, the color of the light is actually white. This is RGB, and for the light specular, where the color of the light is actually also white 111. All the three effects will be applied on the ball. And when we are applying the lighting effect, we need actually three things. Anyone you can apply, or in the combination you can apply ambient, diffuse and specular reflection. Suppose that if you are applying the ambient reflection, just use this one, this code. And second, we need this one, that is we need to give the lighting effect, that is light 0. The source code is that is the source of the light is 0. That is we are having one source code and one source of the light and one object, and other things we don't have. And the ambient function and the light ambient, what is our parameter for the light ambient, that is what is the color of the light and other things is defined here. Same thing for the diffuse and for the specular model. And the last thing is about the light position. What is the position of the light when we are throwing the light to the object? What is the position of the light is defined here. And the third thing, we are having material, that is the material of the object. It is basically related to the material of the object, that is to perform the ambient reflection. What will be the material of the object, we have defined here. The values are defined here. 0.7, its meaning is that the color is approximate red. This is basically RGB. This is also RGB, and this is for RGB. So the shininess we are using here 100, that is the high shininess of the object for the specular reflection. And material FV, what I said that we need to call in the group, that is first one. If we are calling ambient only, we need to write ambient, and this function we need to call. And for the material property, we need to define this one, and material FV we need to call this function. Okay. We are calling here all the three possible reflection models in the object. This is about the projection, and we are calling the frustum function. If you want to know what is the what is this function, just click on the function. It will show you the detail about the function in the graph. What is the definition and what is the parameter for this function. This is left, right, bottom, top, and Z near and Z far value. Z near is it will be near to the screen, and Z far is how much far it is from the screen. This is the reshape function. Reshape function will define the when the object will come to the screen, how it will be reflected. Everything is defined here. You can study this thing in the previous tutorial about these functions. This is about the display function. Here we will study about the virtual reality system for our falling object, that is we are dropping one ball from the space. That is the first time it is falls, the angle of rotation is 3 into 90, and the elapsed time is divided by 1000, that is, it is in millisecond. This is the velocity function we have studied in the physics, v equal to v plus a into t minus last t. This is a is actually acceleration of the ball, and the distance covered by the ball. Suppose that first time it is dropping from the space, and when it will hit the ground, how much again it will jump to the space. So it will be decided by her. If s is ground, s is less than equal to ground, then it will start. We need to set as the value of ground. That is, if we are dropping the ball, if it is going below the ground, it will come back to the ground. The ball will come back to the ground, and velocity will be set according to this one. This is about the push matrix. Pop matrix translation is given here. This is about the rotation. This is about the z-axis rotation. Wireframe. Because we are starting from the wireframe, so glut wire sphere we are calling, and when we are calling the solid sphere, it will become solid sphere. And the third thing what we said, we have discussed about the reality system, that is the exact velocity of the object and the distance covered by the object. And the third thing we have discussed in by starting that the change of the body structure from wireframe to the solid frame. We are using for this purpose three things, that is case plus. If you will push the plus button from the screen, the number of the slices will increase and the number of stacks will increase in the sphere, that is in the wireframe. In case when it is minus, and at one time this will become a solid sphere, because when you will increase the number of the stacks and slices in the sphere, it will be automatically become to the solid sphere. And the second thing is about minus. When you will reduce, its meaning is that slices is greater than 3 and stack is greater than 3. Its meaning is that minimum you can convert this to the 3. That is, we are starting from 10. The slices are starting, if you will see, 16 and 16. So when we will minus, it will go down to the 3, up to 3, and stack will be up to the 3. And the third thing, W. If you will press the key from the keyboard W, what will happen? If W is there, if wireframe is there, it will become wireframe. Otherwise, it will again print the wireframe. Suppose that if it is become solid due to the plus button, and if you will press W, it will automatically convert to the wireframe. This is the post-ready display function we are calling here, and the rest of the function we know very well about these things. If you don't know, just start from the first tutorial. You will get the detail from the, all the routines what we are written here. Now we will start the code from here. We will started this code from our test project. If you want to know how to set the environment variable for Opengl in test project or in the project, you can study about this one, how to set the environment variable for the glut and glue from the previous tutorial series. To save the time, we have just started the test project, because in this one we have already set the environment variable. So now we need to start our project. It is starting, the ball is falling from the space, and at one time when the speed will become 0, it will again go to the space and it will again fall. We are not doing anything, it is just rotating and the ball is jumping. At one time when the speed will become 0, it is again starting from the previous space. Now what we are going to do, we are going to press the plus button from the keyboard. Look, our stacks and slices are increasing, so it is just becoming the sphere. And if you will see, we are having the reflection of the material, that is the reflection of the light, and it is now just stopped. So what we will do for the, when we will press the minus button, just debug the code. When you will press the minus button from the screen, what will happen? It is just reducing the your wireframe, and if you will see the slices and stacks are converted to 3. Again we are pressing the plus button, it is increasing one by one. At one time it will become a solid sphere with different lighting effect. Suppose that we are pressing W and we are pressing the W, so it is converted to the solid sphere. When we are pressing the small W, actually don't press the capital W. If you will press again W, it will convert it to the wireframe. Again press the W, small W, it is converted to the solid sphere. Again press the W, it is converted to the wireframe. So if you press the plus button, it is rotating and the slices and stacks are increased. So this is all about the animation, and in this tutorial we did 3 things actually. One is about the virtual reality system. We know how when an object is dropping from the free fall from some height, what will be the speed and what will be the distance and how much it will jump. So everything is covered in this code. And the second is about the illumination model, and the third thing is about the changing the body structure, how to change the body structure from wireframe to the solid structure and from solid to wireframe structure. Thank you for watching the channel. Please subscribe the channel for more videos. In this series we are covering the complete tutorial series for the computer graphics for the Opengl, for the beginners especially.